Okay, what's going on, folks? How you guys doing? So I haven't really gotten to launch this game since I last streamed it. So, oh god, I'm playing this game with my Pro controller for the first time. This actually feels weird as hell. Actually, really quick, before we get anywhere, let me see if I can, do that, yeah. Kind of weird to map something to GL, honestly, but, yeah, I'm gonna get used to it. Anyway, last time we did a whole bunch of habitat creation, and honestly, I didn't even get to do anything, like, I didn't even get to finish my route through the island, the Dream Island last time, so that kind of sucked, but... But, yeah, here we are. Peters. Evening. How you doing? Okay, so... let's just go through the habitats. I think this is going to be a little... errant, I think is the best way to put it. But basically what I want to do is go through all the habitats that I made last time. And, you know, see what we get. Now that it's been a while. Also, I'm totally gonna change controllers here, hang on. Cause, honestly... Whoop. The way I've adapted to using, to like the hand shape and everything is just easier on the other controllers because I have so much more muscle memory. So yeah, we'll just go with that. But for now, yeah, let's go ahead and look at these habitats. Let's also try and get some treasure along the way. The environment level has increased from me falling on the ground. Okay, I actually don't really remember where I made a lot of the habitats. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. There's Blossom. We did not get Vileplume, but we did get Blossom. And we got one of Cubone and Marowak. Ah, a human! Wait, maybe not. Are you a Pokemon? Okay, I guess I'm safe for now. This place looks nice and quiet, so I think I'll stay around here for a while. Let's be friends, okay? Mom probably would have liked this place, too. The lonely Pokemon Cubone wears the skull of its deceased mother. Its cries echo inside the skull and come out as a sad melody. Okay, here's something. This was for one of 2 Gastrodon, I believe. Alright. West form. You there! Would you listen to this? I bumped my head into a wall just a bit ago. See? Right here. Oh, wait, I forgot. I never have any bruises, or any visible injuries for that matter. Any bump or scrape just heals itself right up. But that doesn't change the fact that it hurts. Oh goodness, look at me babbling on like this when we've only just met. Thanks so much for listening. The sea slug Pokemon Gastrodon. The softness of its body helps disperse the force of impacts, so although its body is uncommonly squishy, it's also surprisingly resilient. That it is. Alright, weather vane recipe. Didn't make any habitats over there, but oh my god, there's so much going on. Okay, we'll get these two really quick.
Hey, yo, what's up? Nice to meet you. I hope we can be good friends. Oh, but, probably don't want to be around when I'm hungry. I kind of have this bad habit of gulping down everything in sight and dissolving it. Uh-oh. Can we have this conversation at another time? My bad. Really sorry about this.
The flycatcher Pokemon, Weepinbell. Even though it is filled with acid, it does not melt because it also oozes a protective fluid. That is how stomachs work. Wow! Whether you're looking from above or below, this place is the best. Oh, hi there, nice to meet you. Hey, check out my home. Just perfect for me, isn't it? I can look at it while doing handstands or spinning. No matter what, I'll never get sick of this view. I'm gonna keep living here from now on, so I hope you'll come visit sometimes. Alright, the handstand Pokemon. Even though this thing does not handstand, this Pokemon is adept at dance-like kicks. The horn atop its head is made from the same substance that generally forms fur and claws. Alright, now we come down here, get Blossom. Bello, Bello! When I perform this dance, I can feel it deepen my connection with the sun. Would you like to join me? Well, just look at you. How lovely. What a treat it is to meet such a charming dancer. The flower Pokemon Blossom is plentiful in the tropics. When it dances, its petals rub together and make a pleasant ringing sound. So the usual with you? Nice. Wow. Well, that's nice. Alright, we about to make some dosh. Love to see that. I guess I could get that one. Fireworks. I'll buy all of those, thank you. A cheapo rare Pokémetal? I'll take that. Listen to a cannon, light the fuse, and watch it go flying with boom. Right, we had the Shellos habitat, but I guess Shellos isn't showing up. I don't know if there were any other habitations we made. I don't think there were. I do recall making them all pretty localized. So we're probably good here. And I guess while I'm here, let me go ahead and give some of this honey to Vespiquen, see what else we can get from her. And I guess I can also do this. So naturally, this isn't gonna be a super long stream. I'm gonna try to make it 2 hours. It might be a little bit under because it's already really late. Like it's 1 in the morning, and I've been live for 11 minutes. Where is Vespaquan? Well. Okay, I brought some honey. So do these change every time, or is it just these? Give me that sofa. Or maybe I have to run out her stock? Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and get all these and then see what else she'll have. I'll try to make an amendment later too, but I was thinking about it, and one thing I didn't get to talk about during that collecting stream was estate sales. I wanted to go over those, and I kind of forgot about that, because those can be super good too. So I'll try to add it in like the comments or like a description or something. So while we're loading here, I also wanted to mention the streams have been late for me for, I guess, this whole month. And quite frankly, it's not going to change anytime soon. I have a chance at what I think is going to be a pretty good job coming up. And so I decided to take it. The problem being, the days that they have me scheduled just don't work super well for me, so at least not right now. They will work better later, but right now they will not. Right now they suck. So I did take it. So right now I'm going to be working 2 jobs, and this upcoming week is going to be pretty brutal. My next day off will not be until Sunday, as in the next Sunday, 8 days from now, or I guess 7, depending on how you feel about that. Oh, is that Minchino in the room? That is Minchino, I think. Camera, please. Okay. No dust, no dirt. You're completely clean. That's so great. Oh, sorry, I guess that came out of nowhere. It's just, I get a twitchy. Like, I really can't sit still when stuff isn't clean. Do you ever get that feeling? Minchino, the chinchilla Pokemon. These Pokemon like things neat and tidy. They are always sweeping and dusting their habitat using their tails as brooms. So yeah, the next month is gonna be pretty, or not month, the next week is gonna be pretty damn extreme. I made a lot of habitats here. I kind of forgot about this. This one's Electabuzz. Okay. Chomp. Nothing hits the spot like some nice sparks. Huh? Who are you? Sorry, but I'm really hungry, so I'm not splitting this electricity with you or anyone else. Really? You can't eat electricity? That's too bad. You're missing out. It's so tasty and tingly. How are you getting that out of trash cans? The electric Pokemon Electabuzz, its body constantly discharges electricity. Getting close to it will make your hair stand on end. what's gonna be here. I wanted Electabuzz here, but instead we get Magneton. Close enough. Greetings. I do look like just 3 Magnemites sticking together, yes? Well, we are just sticking together, yes. Actually, it requires much skill to work together as 3. So I think we too can be good friends. We and you. The Magnet Pokemon Magneton. This Pokemon is 3 Magnemite that have linked together. Magneton sends out powerful radio waves to study its surroundings. Alright, we'll come back and hit these. Wow, Electabuzz just got here. He's already napping. Oh, hi. Nice to meet you. There are so many things around here I've never seen before. It makes my walks really exciting. It's so fun wandering around unfamiliar places. It's like a mini adventure. Want to join me sometime? Palmo, the mouse Pokemon. When its group is attacked, Palmo was the first to leap into battle, defeating enemies with a fighting technique that utilizes electric shocks. Well, I can finally take that back. Yeah, so for the next little bit here, I'm gonna be working 2 different jobs, which, you know, that in itself kind of sucks, but also, this week in particular, I will be working 6 days straight, with 5 of those likely not getting home until very late in the night. It's gonna be a really hellish week, if I'm keeping it honest, so you know, that's fun. Nothing like some trials and tribulations, right? As if I don't already get that in my daily life anyway. They haven't even left yet? Peters, I thought they already left. Also, the 20th is just tomorrow, basically. I wouldn't really call that next week, but I guess it technically is. Yeah, the way you were talking made it seem like they already left, so. Viper, what's up, dude? Yeah, there could definitely be a surge joke there. Especially given where we are. Dude, I'm so mad I skipped out on that Napoleon when it was off stream. You guys will see it eventually. But Napoleon can show up by the water wheel by the home. Where is that? Luckily, speaking of rare encounters, bingo! Whoa, you found me. Here I was hoping to ambush anyone who came by and suck their blood. I must be losing my touch. Wait, no. Maybe you have super keen senses. I don't look like you do. You don't look like you do, but that's the feeling I'm getting. Like your looks are deceiving. Well, let's be friends, yeah? I'm so hungry. The bat Pokemon Crobat flies so silently through the dark on its 4 wings that it may not be noticed even when nearby. Still not a huge fan of Crobat's design. The wings, yeah, but its face, no. Its gigantic fucking teeth. Oh, here's something. And on the other side, it's not there right now, but Electrode does have a chance to show up. The Item Ball Pokemon! That's not what it actually is. Oh, nice to meet you. You're not a human? You're a Pokemon. Oh, thank goodness. You see, when humans were around, they'd always come poke at me with stuff, thinking I was a Pokeball. Then I'm getting zapped, and I always felt so bad for them. Well, I hope you and I can be friends anyway. Alright, the ball Pokemon Voltorb is said to camouflage itself as a Pokeball. It will self-destruct with very little stimulus. I don't think... Where did I set up that Pichu environment? Oh, it was here. Right. Yeah, so no Pichu here. But it could happen. Okay. Oh, actually, wait, before I do. Let me hit up the PC real quick. And I guess we'll go inside, too, see if there's any, traders. My throat kind of hurts today too, so commentary isn't going to be super... Hey look, Swalot's here! Commentary isn't going to be super extreme, especially since I'll be reading, you know, all of this.
What a pleasant place. Oh, yay! Food time. Yummy. Oh no, my food's moving. Wait, you're not food. You're a human. Sorry, I'm still kind of sleepy.
The poison bag Pokemon. Swalot can swallow a tire whole in one gulp. It secretes a horribly toxic fluid from the pores on its body. Beetle beep. Oh, nice. Please give me my stuff back. Okay. Now, as far as habitats go in other spots here, I remember the two hot spring showers, but I don't remember anything else. Oh, I do remember these. There's a roly-coly. Roly-coly and Carkol. Oh no, we got Carkol last time. I remember because he said gotta go fast. It is nice to meet you. I have chosen to live here. So, let us become friends. I would be happy if we did. You will be my friend? That is so good. I am so happy I could spin and spin and spin more than usual. Spin and spin and spin and spin and spin and spin. I have spun too much. I am now tired. What the fuck? That's not the personality I expected a roly-poly to have. On sunny days, roly-poly will come out onto grassy plains and roll around. Then it will eat the grass that gets tangled in its wheel-like leg. Ridden in a handcar? Whoa, really? You're missing out. Handcars rule. They're cool, super fast, and convenient for getting around. I wish I could whoosh around fast like a handcar on a railway track, but when they really pick up momentum, I get kind of freaked out because it feels like I won't be able to stop. That's where you come in, Ditto. Remember the railroad crossing? You know, the home you made for me. When a handcar bumps into a railroad crossing, it'll stop in its tracks. Literally. So after you lay down railroad... Yeah. Okay, got it. Alright. No way, you're gonna help? Wow, you rock. In that case, can you make another railroad crossing? Aside from the one I'm living now, that is. Thanks again, pal. Huh? No way? You made it already? Okay, I fucking get it. Connect two railroads by... Yeah. Alright, where did I set up Volcarona? Over there, I think? I don't hear any grass. That grass ain't rustling, and that means we don't have anything there. Bunch of treasure, though. I'm actually hoping for small relics, not large ones. Ain't no rustling grass around these parts. You hate to see it. But I will say we are making some pretty good headway. We're not getting as many encounters as I would have liked, but considering how many we set up, like, it was bound to be successful to some degree. Stop rolling. Golduck. Ooh, this place is great. Nice and quiet, and the water's wicked gorgeous. Say, bud, want to join me for a little swimming? What? You can't swim? With those slick hands and feet of yours, I figured you'd be a great swimmer. Huh. Alright, before getting Psyduck, Golduck's a duck Pokemon. It swims gracefully along in the quiet, slow-moving rivers and lakes of which it is so fond. What did I do yesterday? I can't remember. Oh, it's you. We're friends, right? Oops, never mind. It's nice to meet you then. Let's be friends from now on. Alright, Psyduck is constantly racked by a headache. When the headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. Okay, I believe that was all of the habitats we set up from last time. At least that actually, you know, bore fruit. And Murkrow has some stuff for us. And it all fucking sucks. Who'da thunk it? So not to get too far ahead of myself, but tomorrow, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for or when I will, but tomorrow is pretty much my only day to sleep in. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff personally. I'm going to be sleeping in as late as I possibly can. I have a couple things to do still. I'm going to try to do some cooking too in advance. Meal prep is important. And then whenever I do start streaming, I'll just go until like I gotta stop. And spoiler alert, it's gonna be a lot of Elliot. Probably gonna be doing as much of the Adventures of Elliot as I possibly can. So, you know, I hope you guys are liking that game, because I am loving playing it. Every time. 194 out of 200, so we're making good headway. Last time, yeah, I was making the concrete pipes for the Syndical line. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're gonna do unknown, all, and let's see where exactly we get. So, from some of the stuff that we have found, this Pokédex has shifted a little bit. Quilava and Cyndaquil both use the same base, so we can just set up 3 pipes anywhere, I guess. I think, without disrupting too much of what's already naturally been put here, maybe I can use this. I'll just use this plot of grass here to fill that in. Getting how to play this game. A concrete pipe that hasn't been used in a long time. The hollow interior is perfect for a secret base. Only for Cyndaquil and Quilava. That's interesting because I was getting ready to make another one for Typhlosion, but no. No. Not happening. Alright, Mismagius is found with a fluffy flower bed. It's the last Pokemon to find here with one. And it's a pretty rare encounter. But maybe we'll get lucky. What I'm gonna do is go back to the Bleak Beach home and get some flowers for that. Okay. Do I have some already bloomed sky seeds? I sure do. In case I need more of those. Oh man, chat. What a month it's been. July always seems to be a little, turbulent. I don't want to say tumultuous, but it is always, like, turbulent. Laws Junkie, welcome in. How you doing? Does Laws stand for Legend of Zelda or something else? Okay, since most of the Pokemon are still over here, let's go ahead and keep it over here. This looks like it'll be a good spot. Alright, there we go. So maybe Miss Mag will show up. Let's see what other habitats we can make right now. Ralts and Curlia. Study area. What do we need for this? A bookcase, a seat, a pencil holder, and any table. I might have some of those already. Whiteboard, table, laptop. Bad time to not have amassed a ton of stuff from the Sky Island, honestly. I might have some stuff, but... Rhythmic living room. I wonder if that's for Noibat, too. Speakers I don't have. I don't know if I have the recipe for it either, but... That we cannot do right now. I wonder what'll be here. I wonder if I could make this right now. I might. We can go back to the Bleak Beach house and see... Oh yeah, all the fossils. Alright, so we've definitely hit the end of the road. Let's see if we can make any of these habitats and... where we can get, honestly. Yeah, you're in good company. The name Link Sword stems from, you're not gonna believe it, Link's sword. Shocking revelation. I know. But yeah, I'm a big Zelda fan, so, you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and see which of these habitats we might have a chance at making. As far as the tables go, I've got plenty of tables. And chairs, I guess. That's pretty cool. Got a bookcase. I have some of these step stools. I have 2 more fishing rods. I didn't know that. In that case, we might be able to do something with, Grimer, and Muck. That is excellent. Alright, now do I have a pencil thing in here anywhere? Boy, does that sure not look like it. Nor in here. Well. Jeez, my inventory sure has a lot of stuff in it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and thin out the inventory, then we'll check out a Dream Island. I was just gonna grab a bunch of the fossils, but I think we'll set up the fossil exhibits later. Is it messed up to call them exhibits? It's kind of messed up, isn't it? Oh yeah, before we actually go, I have a bunch of crap in here too. Will these things fit in here? Oh, these have unique patterns. I didn't know that. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and check out the vending machines here before we go to a Dream Island. Ooh, the double? Laws Junkie, let me ask you. What's your favorite Zelda? Are you more of a 2D or a 3D kind of person? Oh yeah, this was a habitat I made too, wasn't it? Vending machine break area, yeah. Very cool of Electabuzz to be taking up my habitat space then. I wish you could choose the button for yourself on this. That would be a whole lot nicer. But, oh well, it's not a huge issue, I guess. When you have a ton of them lined up like I do, of course it's not a big issue. But like, if you're not going to be drink maxing, kind of sucks. Get me up. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and go to a sky one. I feel like that's going to be best for getting some of the materials for other habitats. But honestly, as far as the Dream Islands go right now, it's gonna mostly just be what I need in the moment. And a lot of what I'm missing that I can find, or that I've at least sensed, is a lot of stuff here. So, getting this stuff here might pave the way for getting a bunch of habitats. Okay, so I'm not gonna go crazy here. I'm just looking for the structures, and maybe we can go inside the caves and see what we can find. That's a cool looking cave. Check that out in a minute. There's a weirdly open space right here. It looks like the building was supposed to be there. Played the OG on NES, loved Ocarina of Time when it first came out because it was the first 3D. I get that. I played Ocarina to death. That, like, I mean, my god, do I have a lot of time in Ocarina of Time. Because of that, it's kind of soured how I feel about the remake, honestly. Because, like, I'm still ready for more new Zelda, you know? I mean, I'm always ready for more new Zelda, but having played every single one, like, some I feel like, I mean, I get it, it's Ocarina of Time, so of course, but some I feel like really do need that remake treatment a little bit more. But, I mean, hey, that being said, you know, 3DS started off with a remake of Star Fox and Ocarina of Time, or maybe a remaster, and here we are again with the Switch 2. Getting a remaster or a remake of Star Fox 64 and Ocarina of Time. And we saw how successful that was, so... Dude, the camera in this game sucks so freaking bad. Okay, I'm just gonna take everything because I don't actually know what I'm gonna need here. So, taking pretty much all this crap will open up more possibilities for what we can make. Ooh, the purple ones. These guys are pretty rare. Oh my god. Yeah, it was actually, a little bit ago I was playing Zelda 1 with a friend. It was their first time playing it, and I was sort of acting as like a guide to streamline it the best I could, get most of the important stuff, try and route things as we went. It was actually really fun to plan out a route through Zelda 1. I just noticed the big structure that's normally up top is not here. That kind of sucks. Gee, we almost literally watched Ho-Oh spawn in. Like, we were right next to it. And again, it is not where I have the clear bell. Please hurry and drop a feather. Didn't mean that one. Five Pokémon ingots. Those crystal clusters are pretty rare, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. The Stardust I'm not really gonna worry about because that's not the goal of this stream. I did forget that item though. Let me go ahead and get that item. 3 more Pokemetal ingots, which I genuinely do not need. Do I plan on getting the OOT remake if it ever gets a release date? It's already slated to come out this year. Yeah, it's getting a release date. Yeah, of course I'm gonna get it. What kind of Zelda fan would I be if I pass up on getting the Ocarina of Time remake? Ooh, look at this. These are not common anymore. A peculiar pattern. Looks neat. I will probably 100% it. Like it's not even probably. I will absolutely 100% it. There's no way I don't do it. Partially because I'm hoping that maybe there'll be some stuff added. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if it's just Ocarina of Time with a fresh coat of paint for the third time, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong. Ocarina of Time is a great game, as is. But, when you played it as much as me, you don't... You kind of want more. If they don't even include Master Quest, oh my god. Like, if they don't have Master Quests, that's gonna be such a fucking fumble. And, like, at the least, include the boss rush mode that OOT 3D had. Because there's no way that's going to be difficult to implement. Okay, do I need to have this set up with a... Yeah, this is just the same as the other two. That's fine. That means I can set one up here, and then... like right here, I guess. Oh, the cloth is in the way. That's why that isn't counting. Pokemon live in marshlands too. Try casting your line into some swampy water sometime. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to Sparkling Skylands. But yeah, yeah, like I played Ocarina of Time a lot. One of my earlier streams on this channel was doing a 3-heart run of Master Mode, and it was on emulator because I'm pretty sure I didn't have a capture card at the time. And playing N64 games on emulator sucks because of the control stick. But I mean, it still wasn't that hard. Like I know Ocarina of Time exceedingly well. So okay, let's see if we can just start making some habitats around here. I guess we would start here. I don't have any of that. Science experiments is not an item I have seen before, so I can't make Porygon. Office desk, laptop, mug, office chair. I think I can actually go ahead and make this really close by. Well, somehow I never picked up a laptop. Wow. Okay, the camera here is crushing my very soul. They'll go ahead and make a P2's habitat here. Please tell me I have a mug. I must. Yeah, okay, I was thinking I must have picked up a mug from the table. Honestly. Good enough. Alright, sit in the office chair and type away at the computer. If you feel tired, grab a beverage and take a break. If only we had one of those drinking birds. That would be hilarious. Alright. So the study area. Bookcase, seat, table, and pencil holders. So I don't think we got any pencil holders. Which, kind of sucks. Yeah, I see no pencil holders. You know what we haven't actually done? Let's go into the rebuilt Silphco. We've barely taken a look around. I'm probably not going to mess around with stuff too much in here, but there might be a thing or two that I can repo. I mean, for me personally, I hope they change a lot of it. Not a lot of it, but like I hope they add some stuff and, you know, aren't afraid to take a departure of the original vision for a lot of stuff, because some stuff could be mess around with. Is there anything in here? Nope. I feel like you could mess around with some of Ocarina of Time and still have the same vision. But if it is tit for tat, like beat for beat, the exact same, that is going to be really, really disappointing for me personally. Because, like, again... What are you talking about? I'm trying to close a door. Oh, this light? Interesting. There's some cool stuff in here. But yeah, that being said, a lot of people would probably be really upset if they changed a lot for Ocarina of Time. So... I don't really foresee... I don't really foresee it being more than a remaster Well, it'll be a proper remake. But it's going to be a proper remake that very much so just follows what is already established. And that's not going to be very cool for me. God, Lee. That's interesting. Somehow this classifies as a house. I'm not really sure how that is. And then there's just a bunch of shit. I love how they didn't touch this part up. That's awesome. Okay, so there weren't any pencil holders or whatever those things were. And I don't think I can make them. Professor's Apprentice Program, so I need... I'm pretty sure I have some jumbled cords already, but what I really need is that laptop. Do I have a recipe for a laptop, I wonder? I sure do. What if... Hear me out, chat. What if... they start out by making it just, you know, as is. Ocarina of Time, as we already know it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then they do it. Then they finally go through and make Ura Zelda. Would that be fucking crazy? I'll just make a couple of these. Because, I mean, think about it. Ura Zelda was already a planned downloadable expansion. Well, maybe not downloadable, to a degree. But, like, it already had so many features that could now finally be realized. What if they just go through and they just make a whole expansion to it based on all that, with like how some of the beta areas were and some of the enemies and shit? How crazy would that be? Would that be out of this world or what? I don't think I can make jumbled cords. I'll take a look. But I'm pretty sure I have some in a box somewhere. Oh, yeah, I can. I'll make 2 of these. Thanks, Minchino. Appreciate the moral support. I still cannot believe the miracle we got of that F-Zero development cart with the Ocarina Overdump. I wish it had more on it. I think everybody does. But like for what we were able to get, insane. Okay, now what was this habitat exactly? It was something like whiteboard. Desk and cords and a laptop or something. What was this? Okay, before I start looking stupid, what was this habitat? Okay, I was right. And I'll put the cords here. Keep up with your research, and someday you might become as wise and learned as Professor Tangrowth. So Matang should show up really quick because this is supposed to be some sort of set story encounter that we just kind of bypassed. Office storeroom. We can make a couple of these. In fact... Okay. Packed with old documents and unused equipment. Lost Pokemon sometimes wander inside. That's not... This is what I'm looking for. Alright. So there's both of those. Matang hasn't shown up instantly, which is somewhat surprising. There were jumble cords right over here we could have used. We'll have to go back and get the items from Pallet Town for these. And as I recall, I couldn't make these because I don't have eerie candles. I think eerie candles are actually a they're an appraised item, so Pichu is specifically in Withered Wasteland? I think that's just telling me where I can get it. I don't think that's where it has to be. Oh yeah, I set that up right by the vending machines too. I forgot about that. Okay, let's take a look at the Pokemon Center and then see what we can do in Pallet Town to get the evolutions. We do have something. Money's on it being Cyndaquil. The flame looks pretty good. Yeah. Oh, sorry. You came out of nowhere. But anyway, nice to meet you. I've never been here, but it seems like a great place. I can feel my flames burning strong. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna live here now. The Fire Mouse Pokemon Cyndaquil usually stays hunched over. If it is angry or surprised, it shoots flames out its back. Alright, did I go in here already? We can't forget, too, that there are special habitats for the Cantonian legendary birds. We'll end up making those later, but for now, those will be holes in our Pokédex for sure. Oh, right, the special challenges. Here we go. Build lots of things with help from other Pokemon. So we're still 4 short. I remember that's what I was building the houses for. Obtain different kinds of flower seeds and grow them. We could give that a try. Set up lots of machines and power them with electricity. Set up lots of lifts to make it easier to get from island to island. Boy, that's going to be actual effort. Okay, so we have options to do things with electricity. We can try that. We could also just make a bunch of lifts. I wonder if it matters if there's electricity to power. Actually, these don't run on electricity, I don't think. Which makes no sense to me, but... you know. Build lots of stuff. Let's go ahead and build more lots of stuff. Oh, shit! Hold on! Finally! He returns. I had Venusaur here a long time ago and thought that if I just kept him in the grass, he would just be permanently there. He's not. This is actually a female Venusaur. Why, hello there. What a pleasure to meet you. Let me guess, you were drawn in by the scent of my flower. Oh dear, you weren't? Whoops. There I go, jumping to conclusions again. But still, wouldn't you agree that this lovely, sweet scent suits me to a T? If you ever want to find me, just follow your nose. Alright, Venusaur, the seed Pokemon. By spreading the broad petals of its flower and catching the sun's rays, it fills its body with power. And that is why its hidden ability is Chlorophyll. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Bleak Beach and work on these evolutions a little bit. I need 5 lifts, and then I need ways to generate electricity. And then from there, I can just fill up these homes with a bunch of random electrical objects. And I think that'll be a good way to fill that out. So I still needed to build, what, 4 objects, I think? I can't do anything with a windmill, I don't think. I could use furnaces. Furnaces would be nice. We'll take these. And probably just go from there, I think. Almost forgot. Deal with the crappy camera. Minchino instantly woke up. That was awesome. That audio mixer is really neat. Oh my god, I could not find the utility poles. Holy crap. Alright, so we've got utility poles, and then the lifts. Are they just called lift? Lift platform. I'm guessing that these will... Like, a pair will count as 2, right? Because if I'm going to need 10 instead of 5, that's going to be really stupid. Okay, I'll just put the furnace right here. I mean, I probably shouldn't set it so close to a tree, but, you know, whatever. I forgot to check for items. And as far as a water wheel goes... There's not really a good way to go about this, I don't think. Yeah, maybe I'll pass on the water wheel, cause nah. I'll just build another furnace. Alright, so what do I need? Iron ore and sea glass. Whoops. Surely Hitmonlee can build, right? Hitmonlee cannot build. Okay, it is a little bit past 2. I'm gonna try to hit about an hour and a half, so we'll see how that goes. We're actually pretty close to that. I could probably go for another 8 minutes. That's not bad. I would like to get these going, if nothing else, just so that the next time I play, we can go ahead and complete a lot of these. Alright, sea glass I have in here. Iron ore I have here. I should... Oh man, I should have grabbed Makuhita. Well, we're gonna sit through another loading zone. Chat, since we're playing Pokemon and all, let me know what costume Pikachu you have around you. There's a special event going on right now for some... We're just gonna borrow Heracross because Heracross should be easy to find. There's a special event in Pokemon Go right now that a ton of the previously featured costumed Pikachu are available to find. And I have 2 right next to me. And they suck. Okay, like I said, Heracross should be easy to find. Well. Okay, so we know Heracross can build. We can go ahead and use Heracross to build this second furnace. So that way the next time we get on, at least we'll have both of these going. And that's honestly going to be huge because... quite frankly, we need to get these going sooner over later. Okay, I was wondering if Heracross actually followed me. Oh, that's actually going to be done sooner than I thought. I thought that had like an hour. I can probably kill 15 minutes. Okay, let's try and get these lifts going. Oh god, where are they? Alright, with this going, let's go ahead and check. Oh, there's an item here. Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's go build a bunch more of these. I was gonna set up some, you know, thoughtful places for this, but I think what we'll do is I'll just line them all up to knock them all out at once. Whoop. Because I have to make 5 pairs of these. Well, this will fill in the time very nicely until those furnaces get built. I will say that. And I think I know where I can go ahead and put them. Not certain about that. I just got 3 Ultra Balls from 1 spin. I don't know if that actually captured. Did that actually capture? No, it didn't capture! That is so exceedingly rare to happen. Well, now no one will believe me. Okay, where are good spots that I can do this? Maybe right here? Good isn't really a descriptor of this, but it's gonna have to do. Can I just... Okay, maybe putting them where I did was kind of a boneheaded move. But like, yeah, we can do that. Damn it. This is the last one? Yeah, this is the last one. No, they're too close. Okay, plan B. Alright, that there. How do those work without electricity? Alright, the bowl of shaved ice. Food loved by one of Evie's friends. Be sure to prepare a table and chair, too. We already did a long time ago. Shaved ice served with frozen toppings. Eating this could make you feel teeth-chatteringly chilly. God. Eating this could make you feel teeth. Be careful. Alright, power machines with electricity. This will happen over time. We still need to build 2 more things. And do stuff with flowers. Now here's the thing, I don't know if I need to get these specifically from seeds to grow, or if I can just plant whatever flower is there. But what I will do is I'll go ahead and just grab a bunch of the seeds that I already have and just try to grow them that way. God, I have a whole lot of crap. Oop. Okay, and as for things that need electricity, what is the easiest thing to make that could use electricity? This is the question, chat. Well, I guess that's it. Does it need to be on a table? Alright, we're making a ton of cash registers. Take another look just in case, but I'm pretty sure. Like, no, what am I even doing? It has to be this. Alright, and now we set up the homes to all have a bunch of cash registers. I think they're 4x2, so I can probably get, like, 6 in each one. Maybe 7. And I forgot to get house kits. Oh my god, dude. Oh no, there are 3. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, so you can place 8 things in a house. Oh, look, a bunch of whiteboards. Why does he walk so slowly? Like, Ditto, what are you doing? I love how these houses are filled with nothing but trash most of the time. They're filled with whatever I need them to be filled with at a given moment's notice. Aw, dude. I mean, I guess I don't have to have them be uniform, but... Well, this one definitely isn't. The amount of crap I put in these homes, my god. Dude, come on. Okay. This is doing a fantastic job of killing time. I cannot believe how well this multitasking is going. Alright, that's a wrap. Honestly, while I got him here, I'm not sure how much electricity it's gonna cost to get these going. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build another furnace. Because I don't really feel like faffing about with the water wheel right now. And the leaf hut, we can just put right here, I guess. No, I don't have the iron ore. That's so sad. I need 4 Pokemon for this with lumber and leaves. Oh. Still haven't seen Ho-Oh again, which sucks. Okay, so I need leaves, lumber, and Iron Butterfly. Do 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 do. It was lumber! I'm a buffoon! Okay, let's go back and get lumber. That's so obnoxious. Well, chat, now's a good time to go through the notifications on your phone like I am. Unbelievable. Okay, one more time. I just wanted to get these going, but this is turning into the rest of the stream. Like it is 2:30 in the morning. I was planning to end around this time. But like I'm so close. And I am getting very tired, and it is overcoming me. Okay, that's gonna take a freaking hour. Sturdy sticks. I can go ahead and use those to burn. Nice. How many cash registers do I have left? 2? 2. Sorry, I had Axel on the mind. Okay, and I guess I could burn a bunch of beans. Are these powering the cash registers? Oh my god, they're not powering the cash registers. How do you get power in a house? Okay, let's see. Electricity inside dens. Dens and huts cannot be powered. Only cottages and above. You've got to be fucking joking. Oh my god, dude, that's so fucking annoying. Okay. Oh man, that is so obnoxious. Well, let's lay these down, I guess. I am so fucking annoyed, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and plant these flowers and then I'm probably gonna call it. Mike, how you doing, dude? Alright, if these don't count, I'm gonna be hella mad. Should have been in bed hours ago, but here you are. Yeah, I feel that, dude. Okay, well at least that one got completed. Inglacion showed up. The soda float. Dude, oh my god, I'm so annoyed about this. Food loaded by one of Evie's friends. We should have prepared a table and chair too. A clear blue ice cream float. It's like looking deep into the ocean. I got something similar to this during the 4th, actually. Pretty good. Ah, hi there. Nice to meet you. Are you okay being so close to me? You're not too cold, are you? Ah, that's great. As you'd expect, my body's as cold as ice. I always get a bit worried when friends hang out with me. You don't seem to be the type to catch cold easily, though. Maybe we can hang out even more. The fresh snow Pokemon. It can control its body temperature at will. This enables it to freeze the moisture in the atmosphere, creating flurries of diamond dust. Alright, chat. Well, since I now have to pick up all of these cash registers, I'm going to be heading out because it is 2:40 right now. I've been going for just under 2 hours. By the time I finish this, it'll be close enough. So I'm going to start doing my outro and stuff. Like I said, the streams for the next week are going to be real small. I might be able to do something Tuesday, I think. Tuesday is like the only night I'll have free, which I shouldn't even, but because my job sucks, that's what's happening. But hey, that's why we have this new job, right? This new job will be a lot better, and maybe my work-life balance will finally be good. That's the insanely high copium I'm on. But we just gotta believe. Ain't that right, chat? Actually, I can just put all these cash registers down outside. It doesn't have to be in a home. I was putting them in a home to keep the homes furnished, but honestly... so yeah, maybe... I don't know exactly what the rest of the week is gonna look like. But Tuesday night there might be a stream, and then Saturday there might be one too. We'll see. When did it say this was gonna finish? Not that it really matters, because the other house won't be finished for another like 45 minutes anyway, but all right, let's see if we can do this. I'm just kind of spamming A and going down the columns. It isn't working as well as you think it would, admittedly. Oh my god, drop some. down! What are you doing? It's like a frame perfect trick. Alright, let's light him up. Alright, this isn't working like I thought it would. There we go, hell yeah! Now that's a thing of beauty right there. Alright, got some fried potatoes. Food loved by one of Evie's friends. Sounds pretty good right now, honestly. A basket of crispy fried potato stars. They're shockingly delicious. There's like potato wedges in there. There's like honey mustard dipping sauce. I'm getting hungry. I guess I haven't really eaten today. Man, now that I'm thinking about it, oh god. Okay, so the last one is build lots of stuff, which is actually in the works right now. And find new Pokemon will actually be completed with that too. So we'll hit 200 Pokemon. That's pretty cool. But, alright, that's gonna go ahead and do it. These things will... Let's go ahead and let that burn out, I guess. I love how they all just turned on at the same time, too. That was so cool. But, yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. Thank you guys for watching. The next time we revisit this game, we'll be on our way to 200 Pokemon registered. And maybe we'll have some more of these habitats filled out. Who knows? But, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I am tired. I need to get to bed. You guys also need to get to bed. Because for some of you guys, well, for everybody here, it should be pretty late. For some people, it's almost 2 a.m. And for some people, even later. So yeah, you guys take care. Everything was a good one. I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some Elliot.